Hey there guys, welcome to another video. So in today's video, I will be doing an unboxing of the LG Velvet. So I got this lovely care package from LG. I definitely appreciate them sending this out to me to review. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we got this large box here from LG. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look here. So this is a reviewer's box. So we get a couple of things in here. So we get a little booklet that gives you a lot of information. So it gives you some information about the design, display, the specs of the device, that kind of thing. So in here it tells us about the raindrop camera, the gently curved corners. We have an advanced camera system. It does have the 6.8-inch display. It's an OLED display, 1080p, aspect ratio 20.5:9, stereo speakers with AI-driven LG 3D sound. It does have 5G connectivity and then increased productivity with that dual screen. So lots of cool stuff here. So in the box we get our dual screen display here. We get our phone itself. So this is the AT&T model, and I'll open that in just a moment here. We also get an LG Velvet. This is a sanitizing machine, which is kind of interesting. So you can put your phone in there and sanitize it, and that's really a welcome thing to include, especially considering the times we're in. This is the charger for that, so USB-C charger for the sanitizing machine. And then in addition to that, we do get a case, so that's pretty nice. So we got this really nice green skin with a handle in here. But we are all here for the LG Velvet, so let's go ahead and unbox that first. All right, so as I said before, this is the AT&T variant of it here. So on the box, it's pretty simple, just AT&T on the front, LG Velvet on the bottom side there, and on the top. And then on the back, we get our information. So it's our model number is LMG900UM, LG Velvet, 128 gigabytes, and this is in Aurora Silver. It tells you all the information that's included here. So let's go ahead and cut this open and take a look. Got the handy dandy knife. And it looks like that's just one sticker, so that's pretty cool. So pop it open here, and we do get our LG Velvet here. So let's pop that out real quick here. And as you can see, it's kind of, it's a longer phone versus what I just reviewed a little while ago from LG, which was the V60. That one was a pretty thick boy. This one looks really, really good. And I was just trying to take the little plastic off, and it ended up turning it on. So, but looking at the front here, we do have the same kind of teardrop notch with the camera right there. And then we have this beautiful curved display. So hopefully you can see that. And then on the side here, so it is it looks like stainless steel, really, really nice looking shine right there. And then on the back here, we have that Aurora Silver, and man, that is really nice. So we have the teardrop camera system right here. So 3 cameras and our flash, AT&T logo right there, and some information right here. And man, that looks really slick. Looks really, really slick. So on the sides here, you can see the thin profile. We have our power key right here. This is like really like metal, like I don't know. Really, really pretty. On the top here, we have our SIM card tray. We have a, looks like an IR blaster right there, so that's pretty cool. On the bottom here, we do have a 3.5mm headset jack. We have a USB-C port, and we have our speaker as well as microphone. And wow, that looks really, really nice. So we'll go ahead and set that up in just a moment. Go ahead and put this off to the side, and let's go ahead and take a look at what else is in the box. So AT&T's always had this "It Can Wait" campaign, and distracted driving is never okay. So they have that. On the inside, we have a little bit of information. So we have our pamphlet here. So this is our getting started guide right here with the AT&T information. Just tells you how to set up the phone and some information about the different aspects of the phone here. So pretty cool there. And this was another thing that doesn't usually get mentioned in the reviews. So just want to mention this because they include this. This was also included with the LG V60, is they have a 2nd-year promise. So they say LG is committed to giving you a peace of mind. We're so confident in the quality of our premium devices that along with the manufacturer's 1st-year limited warranty, we offer a free 2nd-year warranty coverage upon registration. Plus enjoy a service experience that gets you a replacement phone quickly. So basically you just have to register the phone within 90 days with LG, and then you get a 2nd year of warranty. So that I think is pretty cool. On the back there, it also tells you how to use the digital wallet with LG Pay. So if you wanted to do that. Got some more stuff here. product and safety warranty information. And then on the inside here, we have a fast charger in the box right here. So that is a USB-A. So it is a little bit different than what came with the V60. And then we have a USB-C to USB-A cord right there. So I'm curious to see if that is a slower charger than the one that came with the V60. This one's a little bit smaller, and as I said, it has a USB-A rather than USB-C, so I'm curious about that. So we do have the phone started up here, so I'll go ahead and set that up real quick and come right back. Take a look at that. Just want to give you some of the specs on the phone here. So we have a 6.8-inch display, 20.5 to 9 aspect ratio, full HD plus OLED cinematic full vision display. The resolution is 2460 by 1080, so it's 1080p panel, 395 pixels per inch. The dual display will have the exact same panel, so everything will look uniform and perfect. On the front of the cover display on that dual screen, you'll have that little tiny display, and that is a 2.1-inch screen, and that one will give you all the basic information, which I'll show you in just a moment here. So the chipset that's included here, we have a Snapdragon 765G. So this is a 5G phone, and that is a kind of mid-range processor, but should run really nice. We get six gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and we do have an SD card slot on the top here with that SIM tray, and that will give you up to 2 terabytes of storage in addition to the 128 that you already have. And on the back here, we do have that beautiful teardrop camera setup here, and with that really nice color. Those cameras here, we have a 48 megapixel camera, that is our main sensor, 8 megapixel wide, and then a 5 megapixel depth sensor. And then on the front, we do have a 16 megapixel front camera, and the battery in this is a 4300 milliamp hour battery, which is pretty good, I'd say. As I said before, it comes with Android 10. It weighs in at 180 grams, has 5G, LTE, 3G, and 2G. Our connectivity, so our modem in here is a Snapdragon X52 5G modem. We do have Wi-Fi A, B, G, N, and AC, so really nice there. Bluetooth 5.1, NFC, USB Type-C, and USB 3.1 compatible. So for security, you can use pin pattern or fingerprint, so it doesn't have Face ID or anything like that, or a facial recognition. So when you want to get on the phone here, you do have the little circle there where you put your finger, and then you just rest it on there, and you have your thumbprint right there. So this does come in a few different colors, and they look really nice, and I'll show you this on this page here. So these are some of the colors here. So those colors are Illusion Sunset, Aurora White, Aurora Gray, Aurora Green, Aurora Silver, and New Black. So hopefully you can see those look really nice. And the model that I have here is the Aurora Silver, and that is absolutely beautiful in the light. And here's another quick look at those colors that are offered. So this is just some of them, but we have the Black, Aurora Silver, Aurora Green, and Illusion Sunset. And man, that looks hot, I gotta say. So another interesting thing that popped up here in the setup process is it has us get apps. So get monthly app suggestions from App Select. So we have quite a few. So some of them were selected here. So at least you get an option, but it's kind of interesting. So you get choices of TikTok, June's Journey, Wizard of Oz, Neverland Casino, Bingo Blitz. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. We also get this offer to transfer content with the AT&T mobile transfer. So you can use that, or you can use Google's transfer, which will use the same network, and you can transfer via the network or over a wire. So you have that choice. You have a couple choices of getting your content over to the new phone. And then we get secure your favorite memories, backup and share photos, videos, contacts, and more with AT&T Personal Cloud. First 30 days free, then billed to your account unless you cancel. So I can tell there's going to be quite a bit of bloatware on this phone. And then AT&T, your device is equipped with AT&T's mobile network diagnostics app that helps maintain and enhance our network. So we can, I guess we'll give them that information. And then we get this nice legal information here. So we're going to just agree to everything and not read it, but you should read it. If you get a bunch of legal stuff, you might want to read it. Okay, so here we are at our home screen, and we get this nice looking wallpaper here. Interesting notification telling us to do not remove your battery when your phone is unresponsive. Tap to check to restart the phone. There's no way to remove the battery on this, so I'm not sure why that would come up. But All right, so by default, it actually made everything on the home screens rather than giving you the choice of having the app drawer. So it's kind of interesting. So we'll go through some of the apps here. So we have our typical Google apps there, Google Play Store. You know all the Google apps here. And then we have our Gmail, Gallery, Chrome, camera, all that good stuff. Next to that, we have a games section. Under video, we have a couple of bloatware apps. So we have DC Universe, CW, DirecTV, and Pluto TV. AT&T, we have a whole folder of their stuff. So Call Protect, Mobile Security, AT&T Protect, Smart Wi-Fi, AT&T Thanks, Device Help, Setup and Transfer, and My AT&T. Bunch of stuff there. News and Sports, CNN, A Great Big Story, NBA. Bleacher Report, AT&T TV, HBO Max, GOT Conquest. We have our essentials here, and these are from LG, so these are LG apps there. Among that, we also have calculator, calendar, clock, typical stuff here. Facebook is installed by default. Booking.com is installed by default. Walmart is installed by default. So yeah, quite a few apps installed by default here. But you should be able to remove them. So let's just check to see. So Walmart, we'll go to app info here. And then it looks like we have an uninstall button right there. So we can uninstall it. Hit OK, and we should be able to just get rid of that. So hopefully a lot of these you can uninstall. Yeah, so it looks like we can uninstall them, so that's pretty cool. However, a little disappointing to have a lot of bloatware on there. All right, so checking out our settings panel here. So we have information about our always-on display. We've got network and internet, connected devices, sound, notifications, display, wallpaper and theme, lock screen security, privacy, location, extensions, apps, battery, storage. So as far as storage is concerned on this phone, out of the box, we have 31.39 gigs in use. That's with all the bloatware and stuff. And this is 128 gigs, so 128 gigs total. And then we have 96 free out of the box. All right, and then checking the software info on the phone here. So we are running Android version 10. We do have the June 1st, 2020 Android security patch. All right, now that we got that unboxed and we took a quick look at that, let's go ahead and pop in the LG dual screen. So this, I hope, is a little bit smaller than the one that came with the LG V60. So you may have seen my review on that, and I really liked it. Really cool concept, but the phone was already kind of big, and then the dual screen added quite a bit of heft and it made it a little bit thicker. So I'm hoping that this won't add too much thickness to it. So when we pop it out of the box here, we get how to install the dual screen, and that's pretty similar. So corner to corner, pop in the top. There is a little USB-C connector in there that you have to pop it onto. So this is in silver, so that's really cool. I think it is a little bit thinner than the LG V60's dual screen, so I'll definitely have to do a little comparison of that to see. But I do like that it is actually color coordinated with this one versus the V60. So the V60 came in classy white and classy blue, and it came with just a black dual screen, so you couldn't really show off the color that you purchased for the phone. So on the front here, this has the 2.1-inch display right there. We've got LG dual screen, nice silver color, very similar to the V60, has the ridged back there. We have the camera cutout right there, and then kind of open here for your buttons right there. So when we open this up, we get some information about using the dual screen, a little quick start guide right there, and then on the inside we have our little pogo pin. So while it's in the dual screen, it has the USB-C connector right here where you put your phone, and then when you want to charge it, you're going to have to use the USB-C on the end of the pogo pin. And as you can see here, we have little pins right there, and this is magnetic, so it just pops right onto the edge of the dual screen case. So you don't want to lose that. So that's the only thing I wasn't too much of a fan of with that. But the dual screen is powered by the phone, so all we do is we just slide it into the phone onto the actual USB-C connector, pop in the two sides right there, and then once we actually get it unlocked here, we do have a little pop-up right here. Move what's showing on one screen to the other, and what's on both screens. So you hit that, there we go. So we just hit that and turn on the dual screen, and there we go. So we have those two screens. So really, really cool. These are the same displays, however, obviously this one is curved, this one is not curved, but they are the same display. As you can see, we have a little faux notch right there to match there. And this is a lot smaller than the V60, so I definitely can appreciate that. We can put that onto the back right there if we want to, bring it up. And what's really great about the dual screen is you can multitask with this. Definitely meant for multitasking, so you can have one or two apps. You can have different apps on here. You can stretch an app if it's compatible, and you can even have, so there's another cool thing that you can do with certain social media apps where you can actually have another instance of it. So say for instance, Snapchat has an option where you can have a separate app and you can actually use two Snapchat accounts. So I thought that was really, really cool. So another cool thing about the dual screen is you do have the gamepad, and so we do have those included games here, and I just want to show you the gamepad real quick if I can. So when you pop up the gamepad right here, okay, all right, cool. All right, so when we pop up the gamepad here, you can see we have this nice gamepad that we can use, and we can use that top display and bend that wherever we want, and we can have the game playing up here and then use the gamepad right here. So you do have a couple different options here. So you got the console style, the racing style, arcade style, and then we do have the basic style. You can even create your own custom one if you wanted to. So that's really, really cool. So I'll definitely go into that a little bit further once we get into the review. Now LG also has a couple of awesome cases for these. So they did include this one here, and it's a green case and has kind of this buckle handle. So it really looks nice. So let's go ahead and pop that open and take a look at that. So it's called a design skin, and they do have quite a few different cases for this. So this is just one of them here. And so what we have here is kind of a TPU kind of material on the outside here. It does feel pretty rigid with the exception of where the camera is. But we have this kind of a leatherish kind of feel, and then a nice little handle so you can hold your phone like that. So we'll just take a look at that real quick. All right, and as you can see, it does cover the buttons there. We have a little lip of protection on the top and bottom right there. Our button covers, and everything seems to feel pretty nice there. So as it should for a first party case. And then on the back here, you can see we've got a nice cutout for our camera right there. And man, that's a really slick looking case. So there you go. So that's how that looks there. All right, so there we have it. So this has just been an unboxing and quick first impressions of the LG Velvet. So again, I want to thank LG for sending this out to me to take a look at, and definitely love the dual screen. And I'll definitely be looking at this a little bit further and give you a review here in the near future. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more like this, consider subscribing, and I'll definitely see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.